Resilience Reborn. A post-apocalyptic Odyssey. Prologue. The day the sky fell. The world was a place of chaos and uncertainty. But for Sarah, the beginning of the end was etched into her memory. It was a cold, clear morning, the day the sky fell. A massive asteroid, unforeseen by scientists and governments alike, had struck the Earth, triggering a cataclysmic event that would change the course of human history forever. It wasn't just the impact that wrought destruction, it was the ensuing chaos, fires, tsunamis, and the endless stream of dust and debris that enveloped the planet in a shroud of darkness. Within days, communication networks failed, governments collapsed, and the world descended into a desperate struggle for survival. Chapter 1. The Survivor. In the aftermath of the impact, Sarah found herself alone, the sole survivor of her small community in what used to be a rural town. She was a biologist, once content in her lab but now thrust into the unforgiving wilds of a post-apocalyptic world. Her mission was simple: find a safe haven, if such a place still existed, and ensure the survival of humanity by preserving knowledge and resources. Sarah was far from a typical hero. She was plagued by guilt over not being there to protect her loved ones when disaster struck. She struggled with social anxiety and doubted her abilities in the brutal world that had emerged. As Sarah scavenged the remnants of her town, she stumbled upon a tattered journal that had survived the chaos. Inside, she read the words of a survivor who had chronicled the early days of the apocalypse. Survivor's Journal. I don't know if anyone will ever read this, but we can't lose hope. We must find a way to survive. To rebuild. Together. Chapter 2. A world transformed. The world around Sarah was a grim reminder of what was lost. Ruined cities lay in ruins, scavenger clans roamed the highways, and mutated creatures lurked in the shadows. Technology was a distant memory, replaced by a return to simpler, survivalist ways of life. Cultures and societies had formed, some offering sanctuary, while others posed deadly threats. Fear and mistrust ran deep. Sarah's journey was fraught with dangers, from marauding bands of survivors to the ever-present threat of starvation. One evening, while huddled around a campfire, Sarah shared her plans with a fellow survivor named Jake. He was a grizzled, weathered man who had seen the worst of humanity's descent. Jake.
You're aiming to find a safe place, huh? Sounds like a pipe dream. But I'll tell you this, if you're set on it, you'll need more than hope. You'll need allies, resources, and a strong will.
Sarah nodded, understanding the harsh reality that Jake was trying to convey. She knew that her journey would be perilous. Chapter 3. Allies and Adversaries. As Sarah moved closer to her goal, she encountered a diverse cast of characters, each with their own motivations and flaws. Some became allies, offering protection, companionship, and shared knowledge, while others sought to exploit her for personal gain or revenge. She met Elena, a hardened survivor with a dark past, who had lost her family early in the apocalypse.
You think you can save humanity? Well, I used to believe in that too. Now, I'm just trying to survive. But maybe, just maybe, if you're sincere, you can change my mind.
Sarah found herself forming bonds with individuals like Elena, who had lost hope but were willing to give it another chance. Chapter 4. The Rising Stakes. With each step, the stakes continued to rise. Sarah discovered an underground community of scientists working to restore a semblance of order and hope to the world. However, a power struggle threatened to tear it apart, and Sarah was forced to choose sides, putting her in direct conflict with her past and her newfound allies. Amidst the tension within the community, Sarah had a heartfelt conversation with one of the scientists, Dr. Thompson.
You remind me of the scientists we lost. They were idealists, just like you. But in this new world, ideals can be a double-edged sword. What will you do when those ideals clash with the harsh reality outside?
Chapter 5. The New Dawn. In the end, Sarah's journey was one of self-discovery and transformation. She overcame her flaws, faced her past, and made the ultimate sacrifice to ensure the survival of those she had come to care for. She had a tearful conversation with Elena before her final mission.
You did something amazing for us. For humanity. I never thought I'd say this, but you made me believe in the possibility of a better future. Promise me you'll come back.
I promise. This is not the end, it's a new beginning. Chapter 6. Echoes of the Past. Sarah's journey, while deeply personal, was emblematic of the human experience in the wake of the apocalypse. Her story resonated with others who had faced their own trials and tribulations, and it became a beacon of hope in a world where such light was a precious rarity. Years passed, and the underground community flourished, expanding its reach and knowledge. Though the scars of the apocalypse would never fully fade, there was a sense that humanity had found its footing once more. The sky, once a harbinger of doom, began to reveal its natural brilliance. Chapter 7. Epilogue. In the aftermath of her journey, Sarah's impact on the world was profound, and the legacy she left behind was a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Her sacrifice had not been in vain. It had ignited a spark of hope that would continue to burn in the hearts of survivors across the post-apocalyptic world. The underground community, once divided and on the brink of collapse, had found a newfound unity. Sarah's actions had inspired others to put their differences aside, to work together, and to strive for a better future. As the years passed, the skies slowly cleared, revealing the beauty of a world forever changed but not destroyed. New generations of survivors, born into a world of adversity, embraced the lessons of resilience and resourcefulness. The survivors' hope was that, one day, humanity would rise from the ashes and rebuild what had been lost. Sarah's memory lived on, a symbol of courage and determination. Her story became a legend in a world that thirsted for stories of triumph over despair. The survivors told her tale to their children, and it was passed down from generation to generation. The book, Resilience Reborn, served as a record of the past, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there could be a glimmer of hope. The world had changed, and while the scars of the apocalypse remained, a new dawn had broken. The survivors, with the memory of Sarah and the lessons she had taught them, looked toward the horizon with determination, knowing that the journey was not over. The path to recovery was long and uncertain, but they walked it together, driven by the belief that, in the end, resilience and the indomitable human spirit would guide them towards a brighter future. And so, in the face of overwhelming odds, they continued to persevere, to rebuild, and to find hope in a world forever altered. The post-apocalyptic world was a challenging and unforgiving place, but it was also a world where the human capacity for resilience and renewal shone brightly, a beacon of possibility and potential.